Oh god, is this gonna have a bunch of Hallmark shit? Can I add another tier? How do I do that? Alright, don't. No. I don't see Die Hard on this list. Whack. Alright, It's a Wonderful Life. It's fucking old. It's got like a few good songs in it. It's considered a classic. I feel like I've seen it, but I haven't. Like, it was on in the background when I was a kid. Now, I'm gonna put this, honestly, do you want to, you would sit down and watch this today and feel like I'm in the Christmas spirit? We're gonna put this D tier, okay? Because I just think it's irrelevant now. A Miracle on 34th Street. Another one that was probably on in the background that I don't remember. A Miracle on 34th Street. I'm also gonna have to put it D tier. I feel like it's in the same realm as A Wonderful Life. All right, A Christmas Story. Obviously, that's fucking S tier. There's a lot of good memes from that movie that I feel like people don't understand today. Like the bunny costume. You're gonna shoot your eye out, kid. Getting your tongue stuck to a pole, a telephone pole in the middle of winter. Being absolutely fucking blasted by Santa Claus in a mall. It's a very traumatic experience. All right, A Christmas Carol. So this is hard. Are we just gonna generalize A Christmas Carol altogether? Because obviously it's another classic. It's another classic, but there's so many versions of it. All these boomers in the chat can't see, you know? All right, we're gonna go down. Oh God, it's Jim Carrey's A Christmas Carol. Oof. I'm just not much of a Jim Carrey fan these days. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put this F tier just because like that looks like a gotchi hyper face. All right, Christmas with the Kranks. I know I've seen this, but I forget what it's about. Here, wait. All right, let's watch a trailer because okay, this is the one with Tim Allen.
In this friendly little town, there lived an enchanting family named the Kranks. Every year, they would celebrate Christmas together.
Merry Christmas.
We skip Christmas. What's up? No Christmas Eve party?
Run away.
It's so funny because back in 2004, this was fucking blasphemy. Skip Christmas? Just like the plot of Four Christmases? Who would do that? And I feel like people do that today all the time now.
They want Frosty?
They do not get Frosty. Come to me, Nora, please.
Is Frozen a Christmas movie? I don't think so. Christmas with the Kranks. I did go see this. I think the one time I've ever seen a movie on Thanksgiving, because I guess back in the day, like a big thing a lot of families would do is some families would go see movies on Thanksgiving. It's usually like a Christmas movie that came out. This was the one time I saw a movie on Thanksgiving, and it was Christmas with the Kranks, so it's got a little bit of nostalgia for me, just a tad, so I'm gonna put it in C tier. But besides that, the story's pretty eh. Elf, I feel like there's no debate. This is obviously an S tier movie, and I would put it in front of A Christmas Story. I mean, I'm wearing an elf sweater like right now, so don't fight me on that shit. Emmett Otters. Jug Band Christmas. I don't know what the fuck this is, so this is truly never heard of it. I'm gonna be putting it in don't know. Frozen. I don't think this is a Christmas movie, to Ariacon's point. You know, fun fact, some claim that the reason why they named this movie specifically Frozen, obviously they were going to name it something around those lines because it goes along with the theme of having kind of like an ice princess. But the reason why they named it specifically Frozen is because prior to this movie's release, whenever you would Google Frozen and Disney at the same time, it would bring up all these weird conspiracy theories about Walt Disney and how he's, you know, frozen in ice somewhere within Disney World or Disneyland or some shit. And so they named this movie Frozen so that anytime you Google Frozen Disney, this is the only thing that pops up, and it's really good for their marketing. I have never seen Frozen, but I feel like I know enough about it to make an educated guess. It's gotta be an F because it's not a Christmas movie. Am I right or am I wrong? Oh yeah, he's frozen in ice until we have the technology to keep him alive. Yes, he's a sociopath. He's basically a modern day fucking Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk, all right? They're already trying to look for scientists that specialize in elongating lifespans. Okay, so it's not a Christmas movie, so it's gotta be an F. Frozen 2, it's gotta be an F. Frosty the Snowman. This one, I feel like it's a classic. It's like the perfect child cartoon around Christmas. I'm not gonna put it at an S tier, but it's definitely an A. All right, Home Alone 2. Okay, guys. This was also one of these movies that I feel like I never sat down and watched. It was always on in the background. So I feel like I kind of need some help in justifying what rank Home Alone and Home Alone 2 is going to be at. You think Home Alone and Home Alone 2 are both A-rated movies for Christmas? Also, what the fuck is Iron Man 3 doing in this? All right, you know what? I'll give this to Ariacon. Home Alone 2 is better. Wait, Home Alone 2 is better of the two. All right, so let's put Home Alone B. And then we'll put Home Alone 2 in A. Both A tier? Fine. But they're behind Frosty the Snowman. And I'm not budging on that. Okay, The Grinch Stole Christmas. Now we must remember, this is also a Jim Carrey movie. And normally I would consider this movie, you know, A or S tier, but it's a Jim Carrey movie, and now Jim Carrey's just weird to me. You know, he might have killed his girlfriend. All right, we'll put it B. Okay, Jack Frost. I don't know why I have a lot of nostalgia for this movie. Why is everybody saying Die Hard's a Christmas movie? So Jack Frost has a lot of nostalgia for me. I don't know why, but I don't know if you guys watched this movie. But it's kind of creepy. This kid's dad dies. You know, a lot of Christmas movies are centered around death and overcoming that obstacle, obviously, for the holidays. So this kid's dad dies, and for some reason he comes back as a fucking snowman. And it's really funny. I think we should go watch the trailer because it is a little creepy. But it is one of the movies that I have from some of my earliest memories watching, like at my aunt's house. So we're gonna watch it. We're gonna see how this goes. Because again, yeah, it's from like 1997. It's one of them.
In the town of Medford, there lived
This is where Michael Keaton dies, right? Yeah.
He had a beautiful wife and a loving son, but his job kept him away from home.
Also, do you remember back in the day when there was this sort of narration for every movie across every genre? The only thing that would change on the narrator's end is how like scary or ominous or like masculine the voice would get.
Something happened.
This is like in 160p. Dead Dad movie. This shit's creepy, but I think, you know, it's gotta be a B for me. This was such a good movie. Look, he's got boobs. It's funny. Hello? Haley Q? Thank you for the raid of 91 people. Jesus, hello? What's happening? We are looking at Jack Frost. If you guys don't remember, this is about the movie where this kid's dad passes away and he becomes a snowman. And they're like best friends throughout the movie. And it's a bad movie. You know, the special effects are terrible. It's from like 1997. But this is one of the first movies that I remember around Christmas time. So I'm gonna put this at a B tier, even though it probably deserves D. But my personal nostalgia is definitely going in front of the Grinch. Guys, this is so weird. This is actually the biggest rate I've ever gotten by many groups of 10, so I really appreciate it. All right, Iron Man 3. This is not a Christmas movie. Is there any Christmas scenes in this movie? I don't understand. All right, we're gonna say don't know. Jingle Jangle. Yeah, I've never seen this movie. I have no idea what it is. I don't recognize the actor in it, so I'm gonna put it in I don't know. Klaus. I think this came out on Netflix. Leave it unranked or go to I don't know slot. All right, we'll put it here. I just know somebody explained this movie to me in depth a couple years ago and said it was so good. All right, Love Actually. I don't know. I feel like this movie's very generic. I feel like it's very generic Christmas movie with like a lot of different people in it and all their stories like converge at some point, kind of. I've seen it before, but I can't remember the plot line. I'm just gonna put it at D. And you know what? Because I remember it and I wasn't a child when I watched it, I'm putting it in front of It's a Wonderful Life and Miracle on 34th Street. Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. I don't think I've seen this. The Muppet Christmas Carol. I also haven't watched this. I don't think. God, this is so embarrassing. I have so much like Christmas lore and Iron Man 3 to catch up on. All right, A Charlie Brown Christmas. That's obviously like a classic. I would put that in front of Frosty the Snowman under A. Dr. Seuss, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Now this is S tier. Yep, this is also gotta love fucking National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation with Chevy Chase. Rudolph. I'm gonna say that these are all A. And then we've got Santa Claus 2 with Tim Allen. Ooh. I'm gonna put it in front of Christmas with the Kranks. Santa Claus Coming to Town. I'm gonna put that A tier. I don't think I watched Scrooged. This movie sucks. I'm putting both of these in F. Narnia is not a Christmas movie. Which Grinch is this? Is this a different Grinch? The Nightmare Before Christmas. Is this a Christmas movie or is this a Halloween movie? But I feel like it's more of a Halloween movie. Am I wrong? I guess I'll put it C tier. I just feel like it's more of a Halloween movie. A Polar Express. I didn't like really get into this movie as much as other children did when it came out. But I understand other people had a very visceral feeling to this movie. And obviously before the movie came out, I think most people in kindergarten had the actual like little just, storybook read to them, by their teacher. Polar Express, we're gonna put that B tier just because I think some of the animations on it were a little weird. And I do remember seeing Tom Hanks in that blue suit with all the balls all over it. And that's what I associate when I see the Polar Express. Yeah. Escape the Santa Claus is fucking terrible. I'm gonna put it D tier. I feel like the only good one was the first one. This one I think is A tier. A White Christmas, again, it's just irrelevant nowadays. You know what I'm saying? All right, I think most of these we've done. Yeah, I think we went through the list. Is there anything that you probably Ariacon and Poor Chris don't agree with? I think this is a pretty decent list.